So as director of the Oxford Net Zero Initiative, I'm often asked, well, what's net zero all about? Well, in essence, it's very simple. Net zero means for every ton of carbon dioxide we release into the atmosphere, we actively remove another ton. When you burn a ton of fossil fuels, the carbon dioxide you release into the climate system continues to affect the climate, continues to hold up global temperature essentially forever. But when you plant a tree, you lock up carbon into that tree only for as long as the tree is standing there. And of course, there's a danger that as the world warms, some of our forests may actually become vulnerable to more forest fires, for example, or even the climate in which the forests are growing becoming unsuitable for those forests again and the forest dying off. And swapping permanent carbon from burning fossil fuels for temporary carbon stores is clearly not a sustainable solution in the long term. We can't keep turning rocks into trees forever. But that said, it's incredibly valuable to invest in both forests and natural ecosystems that store carbon today. We need to conserve our biosphere carbon stocks, but we also need to reduce the production of fossil carbon in the first place, and crucially, we need to invest in safe, permanent disposal of carbon dioxide for those fossil sources that we can't eliminate. Right now, the only solution that puts carbon dioxide away effectively forever is to re-inject it back underground. The net in net zero doesn't just apply to a single year at some point around the middle of this century. We may well have to get to net zero over the whole second half of this century. So if we don't make it at the beginning, we're actually going to have to go below zero at the end to balance out any extra carbon dioxide, any excess carbon dioxide that we dump into the atmosphere at the beginning. So if I had one ask of COP26, it is for the leadership of the COP, the politicians, to stand up with the major fossil fuel companies and say, we get it. We've got to stop fossil fuels from causing global warming. That's my key message for COP26.